Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. We are a week behind, and the reason is I didn't do one last week was because basically I've been to the doctor's, been ill again, and slight chest infection en route. I still feel pretty out of breath all the time and not feeling very well, but I don't want to miss another week, so I'm going to do videos, some nice little bits. We're in Somerset this weekend, which I'm really excited for. The weather's a bit grey for bank holiday, but I don't really, it is what it is kind of thing. So we just stopped off, it was really nice, which you've just seen, really nice sort of farm shop, and I've only bought a couple things. I'll show you what I bought, 3 things. One of them is the bar squares. I find it really hard to find these are my favorite ever cracker, and if you ever want a crackers, the bar squares are the ultimate, I think, cracker, and they never really do them anywhere. Like, it's really rare to get these ones, and I find them really hard to get. So if you see bar squares, I would invest in those. They're so good. And then secondly, I got this. I really love cucumber, and I like pickled. Sorry, I like pickled stuff. So I've gone for dill pickled cucumbers, which I never see in a supermarket. So I got these from the farm shop, and I'm so excited for these. Literally, I'm thinking I'll put them on a slice of sourdough, a little bit of cream cheese, and then layer these up. I just think that'll be a chef's kiss kind of moment on that. So that's really excited. And then lastly, the last thing we got. Obviously, we got this because it's Easter. We got a little mini egg cookie, but look at that cookie. It looked like the bend is like moist, like it's that perfect, like you've got the crispy like brown golden crumb, but then you've got the nice soft gooey inside, and I think that's a perfect balance of cookie. So I'm very excited to eat this. We are heading now for a lovely lunch, so I'm not going to have it yet because I don't want to ruin lunch, but afterwards, as a pudding, that'll be going in my tummy. Yeah, lovely. And this is the bag. This bag I showed on my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram. This is, I wanted a beach bag for summer. This is actually a linen shopping bag on H&M. It was £20. It's quite big, it's quite large, but I'm doubling it up as a beach bag because this bit I thought was good to put frisbees in, like whatever, like sandy flip-flops, you know, that you don't need because it all come outside. Then you can put in your water bottles, wine, if you're going for a beach wine day. In there, your towels, you can roll them up, which is really good, and then everything else inside. I just thought it just doubles up as a lovely shopping and a beach bag, so I'm very happy with that purchase. It's absolutely massive. Yeah. Sal's been really wanting to show me his boot table for the car this summer. It's very invested in being able to park up and sit outside, because we don't have a van, obviously, to have food. Oh, it goes up there. Where are you meant to sit then? Oh, it's a bit wobbly, darling. Yeah, but where are you meant to sit? On the edge. Is that what the boot level's then for? So we can sit our bums properly on it. So he's going to get a boot leveller. But what's the point of the chairs and the table we bought?
Use that as well. Where we need to.
We could put all of our food, like pizzas, on here, and have the chair taken up and get it. This can be like the tabletop, and then you can put all your plates down. Yeah. Lovely. Lovely. So sweet. Oh, you look so happy. So windy. Okay, so we're going to show you around the grounds of the Newt, but it's actually raining, so I'm not going to do it. And this is what a good sign. If you don't know, by the way, this is a sign of when it's about to rain, because these little gals and men, like, sit down.
Yep.
Okay, well, actually, we're going to go round the grounds a little bit because we found an umbrella. Also, don't you think, see, that croquet, that's an epitome of the definition of, like, posh, I think. If you have a croquet lawn, it's a posh area. very posh. We do sort of half in it. I like to think I sort of fit in some capacity. So we've just got home. Well, no, not just got home. We got home a couple of hours ago. I hope you liked seeing all the lovely places in Somerset. We've got a couple more lovely days ahead. And what we've just done, which I don't know why I decided to do it with chest infection still, but did like a sort of declutter spring clean of our wardrobe. And when I came home last year back to England, I got rid of 15 bin bags to charity shop, 15 of my clothes, just why it was such an over consumption of clothes. And the reason it is that there was 15 bags was because I've kept pretty much every single item since I was like 18, and I don't know why. I don't know, I'm not a hoarder in normal sense, but clothes, I just don't know if I'm gonna need that outfit again, and I don't want to repay for it. It doesn't sound good, but I just kept things, and like there's a lot of like electric greens and these electric orange. Like I would never wear these neon colours again, so I don't know why I kept that. Anyway, and then I thought, okay, I'll do this, get the spring stuff out now, and I've just gone through and found so many more bags of clothes, like redone what I had done last year, and got even like half again of all my clothes, and it's just absolutely insane. But I'm making so I wanted to do better choices. I believe in buy cheap, buy twice. I've just never lived up to that because I've always had a cheap budget. But I'm trying to now make the effort of where I will save, or just not even save, but I spend an order for 80 quid on one of those like tatty websites and get like 10 items out of it. So I thought, oh yeah, I've got 10 items at 80 quid. But I didn't really love all the items. The materials weren't like well made, all the stuff. And then now I'm like, okay, if I spend 80 quid on one item, but it's one item I really like and can go for so many different outfits, that's a better use of my money. Just better overall. So if you're thinking of doing a spring clean, do it, and be harsh, be brutal. My wardrobe, I'll show you. My wardrobe now has a few whites. You can tell I'm very much, have you done those colour theories? Whatever. No, not colour analysis, sorry. I didn't need to do one because I've always known that I'm a pale spring girl. That's what I am. So I've got the blues, the greens, the whites. And this is my wardrobe so far. And then these are my bags. Oh, these are my jackets. Jackets, actually, like, I haven't really got any spring jackets. But it's a little bit cold, so I've kept some of the dark colours. But I've got 4 jackets. And then my bags. These are a bit tatty. Like, when am I ever going to use that? But I bought it out because what if this spring that's in mint green? I just don't think mint green's in. But anyway, this one's a good one. This one here. This has been a fave for all of my summer stuff. It was really cheap, but I just grab it every time because it fits all my stuff in. I won't actually show you my drawers because I haven't folded them yet. I just got rid of things. But look at this. I'll show you with one drawer. There's nothing in it. These are my jumpers. That's it now. I've done really well. I've got rid of everything. I kept these for just spring nights from down by the beach. But yeah. I don't know why I'm wearing this one as well. This feels like an autumn outfit. I don't know why I'm wearing this grey. But I'm still cold inside sometimes. So let's wrap up. But yeah, so if I inspired you to spring clean, it feels really, really good. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go to bed. Well, not right this second. I'm gonna go to bed soon because I'm tired and I need at least 8 hours sleep, and then up again for a gorgeous morning. I'm just so excited. So I'll see you in the morning. lovely drink down by the beach, but we're in public, so I can't really video very loudly. Everyone is being extra quiet here. Bye. I haven't seen you guys since yesterday. It's currently a big turbine behind my head. Lower. So yes, we went to Lower, which is really nice. We're now currently at a lovely little cafe. Really lovely views. And we're just going to go pick up some bedside tables second hand from Facebook Marketplace for our bedroom. So I'm hoping these will fit, because it's taken me a year to find them. They're under £100. And these are £70 each. So I'm really hoping they go this space. And if not, maybe I'll just do a little bit of DIY on them. But it should be good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I've got the bedside tables. They are not the colour I really wanted again. I'm struggling because I don't like my partner's black bedside tables. I don't really like dark charcoal grey. He likes all these dark colours, so opposite to me. I love light with warmth. Like, I'm not a beige, I'm a colourful. I like colours, but I do typically go towards more neutrals and then adding the warmth. He just has completely, like, he loves a moody dark interior. And I like that to visit. I don't like it to like live in. Like, I love it for an Airbnb or a cozy restaurant or a pub. All these, I love all that. I don't want it to be my like space where I live every day. But I'll show you the bedside tables. I just think again the colour's a little bit wrong, and I think I'm gonna have to be the one to solve it with varnish, sanding, varnish, painting, whitewash, something like that. I'll show you at the moment. And it's just so contrast to that I wanted to change it. And as you know, it's been a bit of a big slog trying to find the right thing. And then this is the ones I picked up yesterday. As you can see, they're very warm still, even though we thought they were lighter. They're just too warm. And then you've got the black, you've got like the creamy bed. As you can see, it's not really working with everything. You've got the charcoal grey radiators. The skirting is all dark, like you've got the grey floor. It's just, without redoing the whole room, it's really hard to figure this out. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna put we got them for, so they're solid wood all the way through, which is really good, and £70 each, and that's within my budget. And the other ones I was looking at, which I really like online, new, were 120 each, and it's just only double the price. And like when you buy, I found like a lot of furniture online, you have to pay for the delivery because obviously it's larger, and then you have to pay to return a lot of the time, and the risk is just too high. So I'm thinking, to save money, the best thing to do is to lighten these up at some point. I do like them, so I'm going to lighten them and see how we go. It's really hard. I don't know if anyone else feels similar with like their partner's tastes, just in regards to interiors, of being so opposite. And he already designed this, like had this all done when I came to live with him. And it's so small. It's a 1-bedroom flat, and it's like basically like, it's tiny. We live in a very compact space. I'm surprised that my stuff even fits here, to be honest. But we don't have the money to move at the moment, and I want to try and make this as enjoyable for me as well, living here, and also an opportunity to showcase my style. So we try and make amendments without changing everything, and it's very difficult because if I had free reign, I would just do so many different things in here, but I don't. So I'm trying to work with what we've got, which hopefully relates to a lot of people, because I feel like there's a lot of couples where you can't change everything all the time, but you want to try and make best of the situation you have, and that's kind of what I'm doing. But I'm going to change this, and we're going to change these wall lights, which is exciting because you can change them really cheap. it's really not that much to change them. And that will hopefully, again, make the space feel a little bit better. So yeah. I've got cozy, I'm comfortable, I've got my free drinks, I've got a hot cup of tea, decaf. I've had enough caffeine today. A Coke Zero, which I think actually has caffeine in it. I'm not sure. The Coke Zero. And then some water, because as girls, we need more than one drink. I don't even know when that started. I think it was honestly in my early 20s that I was like wanting to have 3 drinks on a go, but who knows. These are not a good mix, but needed for now. I thought for the last part of the vlog, we could get comfortable, get cozy, and go through a few things. I just wanted to say sorry again for, I think I said at the beginning of the vlog, but obviously I missed a week. And that's because I wanted to talk about something last week, but I just came down with the chest infection again. And it's been a tearful time. I went to the doctors and I honestly just broke down. I have been unwell on and off since November, about a week, and then stopped, and then starts again, and stops and starts, and it's been relentless to the point where my personality is changing and I'm really struggling. I'm a self-employed nanny and it's important I work, but working with young children, you're more susceptible to getting ill anyway. And because of my immune system, or I'm not even sure what, the bugs, I don't know, but for me it's just been, I've never had the chance to get fully better, I feel. And yeah, when I found out I had a start of chest infection, I was just, it sent me. I just went to the doctors, I was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm getting a bit moody, a bit grumpy. And I'm not being able to like look forward to things. I don't know if I can do things, which is just, yeah. So that's why last week I wasn't around. I was in bed. That's why also, like, obviously this week's been a little bit of a shorter videos, because that was the end of my illness where I perked up, and at least it was a bank holiday weekend. But I am a bit anxious. I'm about to start a 120-hour shift, 120 hours straight, no breaks. I never normally do a shift that big, but the family I work with is on holiday without the baby. And there is no one around but me to care for this baby. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do the shift. Took it on board, opted in. And then now, because of my like first full day today of feeling somewhat better, my day off before the big shift, I'm just thinking to myself, what have I gotten myself in for? Because whilst also being incredibly rewarding and the best job I've ever had, it still is a huge graft. And to have to do it for that long period of time, the anxiety of me being run down afterwards is high. I don't want to like predict bad things either. Like, I don't want to like have this self-fulfilling issue of like, oh, well, now you said it, you're going to manifest bad vibes for yourself. But yes, that's what's coming up. This month, I have got some things to look forward to this month. I'm seeing my gran who lives in Yorkshire. She is so cute and I do not see her enough. It is my own doing and my own fault, and something I will be working on improving, because she deserves all the love, and the lack of effort truly that I've made isn't fair to go up there. I could have absolutely, it is a really long drive. It's about like 6.5, 7 hours from where I live. So you take time off work, but I'm able to take time off work for other things. So I'm definitely able to take time off work for my gran. So shame on me, but I'm going and I can't wait to see her. I just can't wait to be with her. She's lovely. And we've booked a lovely Airbnb, so that's also exciting to show you. And then the following week, or the 2 weeks after I think it's in, I've got another Airbnb stay, which I didn't even realise I booked. I must have booked it a while ago. So I'm really excited for that. And that's a beautiful, beautiful interiors, and I can't wait to show those off. So we've got a lovely few things coming up. It's weird because this month is also the first, it's a year of me being self-employed. So I came back pretty much around this time last year. I lived in Australia, came back here, and then I decided I was going to be self-employed because of my personality. I found working for somebody else difficult. It really got me thinking of like, I want to be able to have some flexibility around my hours, when I have some flexibility around like what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I can do it, stuff like that, just a bit more movement with it. So when I came back from Australia, I thought, that's it, I'm going self-employed. And it's honestly been a lovely, lovely decision. So it's a year of my self-employment and I'm so happy. And I have to wait another year before I can get a mortgage anyway. So I am not moving for a while. I did want to actually tell you about, because it links with Australia, and lamp has a really good story. That lamp came back with me from Australia. It's weird to me, it's a massive lamp. I don't know if I can let me see if I can lift it up. See, it's huge. It's a very big lamp. It's heavy. I lugged that home. The reason I lugged it home is I think it's a good story. So I wasn't planning on coming home so soon. I was planning on staying there for longer, and I was getting all my homeware bits. Like, I had rented out a flat out there, and I was scouring Marketplace, and this lamp came up and I was like, oh, I want that. Went to meet him. He lived in a really high-rise building. Went up the elevator, and he said, no, I said to him, what do you do for work? So just having that like mindless, friendly chit chat kind of thing when you meet someone from Marketplace. And because with the elevator ride, you kind of have to make conversation. It's not like one of those ones where you can quickly like take it and go, the money. It's one of the situations where you're like, I was like, oh, what do you do? And he was like, oh, I work at Disney. And I was like, what? I love Disney. I was like, you work at Disney? And he's like, yeah, I do the props. I'm a buyer. I was like, you buy the props for Disney sets? And he goes, yeah, that's what I do. Went up to his flat. Beautiful for one. The flat was gorgeous. It was styled lovely, impeccably so. And then I was looking around. I was thinking, I could have that. I could have that. But he wasn't putting them on sale. And I said, sorry, is that lamp from a Disney set? And he goes, yeah, it is. He goes, so when they're done doing the filming, he gets to keep a lot of the stuff, and then he sells it on to make money. I was like, it has been on a Disney program. Sold it to me. That was a dream for me. I was like, oh my God, it's lived a life. It means so much. So when I was like, I need to come back home to England, I've got no money left, I'm broke and X, Y, Z. I was like, I need to get home. That lamp was coming with me. And I stuffed it between all these like pillows, like, but just the lining of them, because obviously like it had basically its own suitcase because it's so big. And I stuffed it all. I thought I had stuffed it well. There was a corner where in a large suitcase, if you put it diagonally, it fits just enough round to have some padding, but it didn't have any padding on one of the top corners. And I was like, well, everything else is padded. Like, there's nothing else I can do for the situation. It is what it is. I carefully carried it down, put it into the taxi, got to the airport. Taxi man goes to get my suitcase out, drops it onto the corner of the suitcase. The corner where the was unprotected goes good dunk onto the pavement, the curbside, and I heard a noise. And he goes, "Oh no!" And I was like, "Oh no, yes, oh no." And I was like, "Don't worry about it." And I felt it. I was like, I know that's cracked, but whatever." So thank you. So my goodbyes. Went to the till. I had 2 suitcases within my I had a certain amount of kg going back home, and I paid for extra already because I knew it'd be more, but it was like a tiny bit over, and she's like, "You need to pay again." So I had to pay like $100 to get it home. I was like, "Yes, because I want." She's like, "Can you take anything out?" I was like, "No, I'm not taking out my lamp." It's like the best thing I've ever had. I was like, "No, I'll pay it." So I paid it. At this point, everything's becoming like the suitcase I had to buy for it. Like it just I don't know if the lamp's worth this at this point, but you know. Then I was like on the airplane. It was like a 24-hour flight. I was stressing the whole time that it's going to be in shattered because I hadn't opened it. I had no idea the condition it would be in. Got home, unzipped it. The corner had broken off. The corner. I mean, I kind of anticipated it, obviously, because of the whole bit on the curb. But the reality of actually seeing it and it being true is a different kind of feeling. I was like, oh, it is real then. Absolutely gutted. And then I did what I always do. And I'm like, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to keep it because I'm going to fix it. Like, I will be able to fix this. I tried to fix it. Didn't work. Said, that's fine. I'm going to look into, watch loads of YouTube videos and then figure out how to properly fix this. That's what I'm going to do. It sat for, 10, 11 months in the corner of the office by itself, gathering dust all alone because I didn't look after it. But I never wanted to get rid of it. I just watched it. And I just thought to myself, that problem will be solved one day. And then one day, Sam says to me, "I've got a surprise for you." And I said, "What is it?" He comes upstairs and he hands me my lamp. And it's completely fixed. And I was in shock. I said, "How's it fixed? What's happened?" His dad had heard that I have been very stressed about this lamp for a really long time. And his dad's like one of those people who's like a jack of all trades, like master of none. Well, I don't know, he probably has some, he's very talented, but he can just pretty much do anything. And he had fixed it for me for a present. And I just said, like, that for me is worth a holiday, a free holiday, more. I would say that's pushing it a little bit, but I think for me, the thought of somebody's gone out their way. There's something that I find my brain finds a big task, and when I find something a really big task, I can put it off and off and off and off. And then to have someone come out the way and take that task off your plate and do it for you to make your life a little bit easier and a bit more enjoyable, that to me is such a huge sign of love. I just think it's so kind, and I've honestly been so happy. And then I had to put a different lampshade on it because I took its little lampshade, its hat, and put it on our main light. So I gave it a little new hat from the charity shop, and it's so cute. And I'm just so happy. So I just think, if you like that story, at least that has been around the world in Sydney on a Disney set, and now it's here in the southwest of England, sat on my side table. I think it's a pretty good story. Okay, I feel like I really rambled on there about that story. So I probably should put this vlog to a close. I thought I'll show you 2 of my favourite interior design books that I've got. I think I have them always out, so maybe I've shown you them before, but one second. You've got Art of Home by Shay McGee, really good. And the second one is Call It Home by Amber Lewis, very good. So if you like interior design, give those a read. Lovely books. Also make good displays if you don't want to read them and just want to have them up. I hope you guys had a lovely Easter weekend, and I hope you guys have a lovely week.